Palavalava, my name is Whitney Pa'u Tuitasi and I'm a New Zealand born Samoan. I'm the eldest of 3 daughters and my mum and dad are both Samoan, born and raised in Avondale. I love living in Avondale. One of my favourite memories growing up was when I was about 14 and my dad had woken me up early on a Sunday morning. Reluctantly, I walked out, chucked a hoodie on, chucked some shoes on and walked out of the front door and jumped in the car. My dad leaned over and he gave me a kiss and he said, "Welcome to your first driving lesson." Magical moments were the fact that I was thinking the whole time that my dad actually trusted me to drive this car. That to me spoke volume. I remember in high school there was actually a lot of pressure on me to fit in and I didn't quite fit in. I had my Palangi group of friends and I was always bigger, thicker, browner than everybody else too, so it was really hard to fit in and be on their social level as well. My parents being quite strict, they knew what my friends would get up to and they wouldn't want me to hang out at certain people's homes or to go to the same sort of parties and stuff as they did, so I never quite fit in there. And then I had my brown friends who always looked at me as the geeky or the smart one, and I was too plastic for their group because I couldn't speak Samoan as well, so it was really hard I could relate to them but I couldn't really connect with them on a deeper level. Man! My other friends who would just point out like she was the Christian girl or the geeky girl or the nerdy girl, or don't tell Whitney because her dad's a police officer. And so I had a lot of pressure on me the whole time to try and fit into a certain group of friends and I never really quite felt it. And then when I left high school I never kept in touch with a lot of them just because I knew there wasn't that connection. I put up the mask or the image that I was confident and I had so much opportunity going out for me, but it really came back to the fact that I probably just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted to be accepted at high school and I never really was, and it was hard. I actually wanted to leave school a lot earlier because I didn't feel that connection. High school was really hard, a really hard place to be. Something that I try and live my life by is the saying that encouragement is food for the soul. Currently I'm a youth worker and I have dealt with situations where students have come to me. In all honesty, all they really wanted was someone to just listen to them. I picked up that they were self-harming and also they'd come to me telling me that they've attempted to commit suicide. I tried not to judge them. I really just wanted to sit there and listen to them to make sure that they knew that there was someone who was just going to hear them without judgment and understand where they're coming from, where they view the world and where they're seeing the world from at the moment. How can I be there for you and work through this with you? And encouragement really helps people with their whole well-being. Someone is appreciating the fact that you are important in life and you can encourage others to realize that they are important as well. I would hope that everyone would see their potential that they have inside of them and know their purpose and really live it out and not let being a Pacific Islander be an excuse for not being the best that we can. The work that Leva are doing around suicide prevention is really, really important. Everyone knows someone who is related to someone who has gone through the situation, something that we need to start talking about even more so that we can prevent this from happening. Sometimes we're so caught up in that little dark place that we don't exactly know or see a way out. Sharing stories does actually heal people. You can so often doubt yourself in knowing that you're not the perfect fit. It's been a challenge to come out of thinking that, you know, you're not good enough, you're not slim enough. If I'm going to tell my students to go out and do their best, then there's a responsibility on myself to do exactly the same. So it was a decision that I had to make in myself to not try and fit in, but to make my own path and do my own thing and be my own person and just be Whitney.